Hi guys, welcome. So today's going to be a really fun flow. I find that this one in particular has got a lot in the hips. So if you're feeling a little sticky there, this is going to be perfect. Hope your mat is rolled out. You've got some water beside you, some time set away to dedicate to your practice. And let's begin today on our backs. So if you want to have your head facing the top of the mat and then come to rest on your back in Shavasana. So once you're here, you can slightly tuck the shoulder blades under your back and begin to make that most important turn inwards. Becoming aware of the sensations in the body. Feel the parts of the body that connect to the ground, the back of the heels, the hips, shoulder blades, back of the hands, back of the head, and see if you can soften into those places. As you soften, I'll tell you two sides of our practice. We hold one side in each hand. And on one hand, we have this very mindful movement. Every action, everything we say is very deliberate with intention, and that we know everything we do matters. And then on the other hand is a humbleness, a humility, a willingness to learn, and keeping an open mind, like a beginner's mind. So this is kind of a twofold theory to practice. Bring your hands to your heart so the palms touch at the chest, Anjali Mudra. And ask yourself, why yoga? Why did you come to your mat today? Maybe somewhere around that you can find your intention for your practice. Set some type of intention. Let's take an Om together, so we will have a full cleansing breath. So inhale, exhale, and inhale into Om. Start to lengthen the breath. You can release the hands beside you, pulling the breath into the pit of the belly, expanding the stomach region, expanding the lungs. Pause at the top of the inhale, and then a slow, controlled exhale. Start to weave your intention into your body with your breath. Feel the support as you activate your intention. Just take the deepest inhale of your day, nice and slow. When you think you've filled up all the way, take a few more sips of air. Pause. Exhale, let it go. Good. Bend the right knee, pull it into your chest. You can either grab behind the thigh or on top of the shin. And on your exhale, pull that knee in towards your body. You can feel the compression on your belly when you inhale from your thigh, bringing some compression to the front of the thigh, and on your exhales, draw the knee towards the armpit. So up and slightly to the side. Take a couple breaths here. Wind relieving pose. Awesome. Inhale, let's straighten that leg to the sky. If it's there, you can interlace your hands behind your thigh, behind your calf, or maybe it comes to the foot. Either way, that lifted foot is bright to the sky, pushing towards the sky, and your lowered leg, the left leg, is engaged. Toes are drawn towards you, and the heel is pushing away from you. Let's take some of those deep belly breaths here. Just waking up the back of the leg, the hamstrings. Bring your breath to be audible. This is a great focus point, a great piece to incorporate into your practice. Even if you just lay here on your back and do an audible breath, you are doing great. Let's see if we can combine that breath and some movement. Bend the knee so you can wrap the peace fingers around the big toe, and then drop your right leg off to the right. Maybe the knee is bent, maybe the leg comes straight. Keep the left bum cheek grounded. And find those beautiful belly breaths. One more breath. Good. Pull that leg back up to the sky. Bend the left leg, bring the sole of the foot to the ground, and cross your right ankle over the left thigh. So thread the needle. Then pull the left knee in towards you, either binding your hands behind the thigh or on top of the shins. Keep the right foot engaged, toes pulling towards the knee, and keep the knee drawing away from you. So this is a juicy stretch right into the quads, not the quads, excuse me, into the glutes, into the hamstrings, into the IT band. The more you pull the left knee in towards you and the right knee away from you, the deeper this stretch becomes. Good, and then let's drop our right foot to the left beside us. So just moving into a small twist. Right knee stays lifted. Arms can go wide. Or you can grab your right foot with your left hand, and with your right hand, grab for your left foot. So you're kind of in like, I don't know, it feels like a pretzel. But if that was confusing, we're just looking for a gentle twist. Breathe. It's really key to get that audible breath going at the beginning of the practice. Helps us ground, helps us be present, and it helps us remember it throughout the practice. Okay, release the bind if you have it. Stretch your legs long. We're in Shavasana. inhale, bend the left leg, pull it in towards you. And here we go on the other side. So keep the back nice and long, rooted to the ground. Inhales deep into the belly, and exhales, draw that knee a little closer to you. Squeeze it on in. On your next exhale, you can draw the knee a little bit out to the side and up towards the armpit. Good. Stretch that bottom leg away from you as you pull the knee in towards you. Okay, stretch the left leg high into the sky, straight if you can, and then grab onto the back of the thigh. If it's there, you might need to take a little bend. That's perfectly fine. Maybe you can reach for the calf, but we're looking for an opening through the back of the left leg. So left foot is engaged and the heel is pushing towards the ceiling, while the right leg on the ground is also engaged, pushing out, towards the wall at the back of you. The back of you? Keep the feet engaged. One more breath here. If you need to, bend the knee to wrap the peace fingers around the big toe of the left foot, and then open that leg up towards the left. Knee can be bent or straight. And I like to put my right hand on my right hip to kind of help that side of my body stay down and really feel the opening through the inside of the left leg versus just toppling over to the left. How's the breath? Let's take one more audible breath here. Fullest one of the day. Good. Bend into the right leg, plant the sole on the ground and cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Thread the needle, pull the right knee into you, keep the left foot engaged and the left knee pressing away from you. So again, the more you pull your right knee in towards you and push the left knee away from you, the deeper this stretch will be. You can stay in stillness, you can rock on your sacrum. Just find what the body is asking for and answer that. Good. Twist. So we're just going to drop our left foot and our right knee to the right beside us. Left knee is lifted. And if we want, again, right hand is going to come onto the top of the left foot. Left hand is going to reach behind us down the mat and grab onto the right foot. I don't know if you can see that at all, but again, just looking for a gentle twist. Such a nice, light way to open up some of the hip space before we bring in some really fun movement. Awesome. So undo the bind if you have it, straighten your legs out, and come to roll onto your front body on the stomach. See if I can adjust the camera a little bit for this. There we go. So arms reach out overhead, legs are straight back, and on an inhale, we're going to lift our left arm, lift our right leg, lift the skull. So the back body is engaged, it's squeezing while we're reaching through our fingertips and our toes. Take a big inhale and exhale, release. Other side, inhale, lift the right arm, lift the left leg. Stretch as you engage the back body. Take a super big inhale and exhale, release. This next time we're going to lift both hands and both feet. Inhale, lift both hands, lift both feet, lift the skull, shoulders down the back, toes stretching back, fingertips stretching forward, back is engaged. Breathe. One more. Inhale, nice and full. And exhale, lay it down. Bring your hands beside your ribs. Push into the tops of the feet, into the pelvis. Lift the heart using the back body, cobra. Exhale down. Again, inhale, lift the back body. Open the heart, squeeze the elbows. Exhale, down. One more, little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, come through tabletop and find a child's pose. Toes come together, knees go wide, hips come to heels, heart lowers as the hands reach in front of you. Forehead comes to the mat and relax. Take a few deep breaths here. Good. Inhale, let's pull up to a tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and let's do some cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Compression in the spine. Exhale, tuck the tailbone round through the spine, chin to chest, extension in the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, nice full inhale, slide the heart forward. Exhale, push into the mat, gaze goes in between the legs. One more, inhale, drop the belly, cow. Exhale, angry cat. Find a neutral spine, and on an inhale, we're gonna lift the right leg behind us. Once you're feeling nice and sturdy, lift the left hand. Nice and long, bring the belly button to spine so we're engaged. And then exhale underneath you, draw the elbow to touch the knee, round through the spine. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, push into the mat, touch knee to elbow. Inhale, long. Exhale, knee to elbow, pull the knee, plant the hand, pull the knee through. Low lunge, just gotta adjust the camera a bit. So we're in our low lunge, knee is over ankle, so nice straight shin. Inhale, up you come. Relax the shoulders, bring the hips forward and down. Good. Let's add in some movement here. So on an exhale, we're going to lean forward, reach our hands back, long spine. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, lean forward, reach back. Inhale, up, relaxed shoulders. Exhale, reach back, reach forward at the same time. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands come through heart. Plant your hands beside your foot. Step back, tabletop. Inhale, left leg goes long behind us. Inhale, right arm goes out right away. Engage the core. Reach through the fingertips, reach through the heel. Exhale, round through the spine, touch knee to elbow underneath the body. Inhale, long. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the belly button to spine. Inhale, long. Last one. Touch knee to elbow. Plant the hand and pull the foot through. Good. Check that your knee is over your ankle. And when you're ready, inhale, low lunge. Relax the shoulders. Hips come forward and down. Let's take a big inhale. And on an exhale, we're going to lean forward, reach the arms back. Good. Inhale, up you come. Exhale, lean forward, reach the arms, long spine. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, reach. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, reach. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, reach. Plant the hands. Step back. Tabletop. Let's do 1 cycle cat-cow. Drop the belly on an inhale. Exhale, tuck the tailbone round through the spine. Neutral spine. Inhale, right leg lifts behind you. Exhale, pull it through. This time, keep your left hand planted. Take a big inhale. And exhale, open your right arm up. So we're twisted to the right. Draw the right hip back into its socket ever so slightly. And then try to imagine that your shoulders are stacked, your hands are stacked. You've got one nice straight line here. And that the left ribs are underneath the right. We're going to make a little yogi fist. So it's just a nice gentle fist. And on an exhale, we're going to round in, pull into the core. Inhale, reach that arm back up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, reach, twist, long. Exhale, pull the elbow into the core, squeeze the belly button in. Inhale, up. Exhale. Plant the hand beside the foot. Tabletop. Take the right foot out, 45 degrees. Bring your left foot in line with your hand and your knee. Plant it down flat. And inhale, open to the left. Arm can come overhead. Full side body stretch on the left, from the heels all the way up to the fingertips. Push the hips in a little bit and open the heart to the sky. Breathe. Good. Keep the feet, like the bottom half as it is. Lift the torso. Drop the left hand down the left leg. Lift the right arm. Gaze under the right armpit. Right side body stretch. One more full breath. And then windmill your hands down. Find yourself in a tabletop. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg behind you. Exhale, pull the knee through. Plant the foot between the hands. Keep the right hand grounded. And on an exhale, lift the left. Twist open to the left. Push into the hand with the right. Draw the left hip back slightly. And then here we go. On an exhale, little yogi fist. Draw the elbow into the core, round through the spine. Inhale, open up, twist. Exhale, yogi fist. Inhale up. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale. Plant the hand. Step back, tabletop. This time take the left foot out to a kickstand, like a 45 degree or a 90 degree. Take the right foot in line with the hand and the knee. Plant the sole of the foot on the ground and lift the right hand. Right hand can reach overhead. Push the hips in. Push the outside edge of the right foot into the ground. Right body side stretch. Connect with your breath. Exhale the breath. And on an inhale, we're going to lift our torso, slide our right arm down our right leg, lift the left arm. Gaze goes underneath the left armpit. Left side body stretch. One more full breath. Oh, it feels so good. And then windmill your hands down. Tabletop. Beautiful. We're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. So we're in an inverted V shape. This is an inversion because our heart is over our head. Plug into the fingertips, so much so that the palms dome ever so slightly. Lift through the hips. Open the hips. Beautiful. Let's take a bunch of little baby steps forward with our feet and walk our feet in between our hands. Arrive in a forward fold. Relax the heavy head. Maybe bend into one knee, bend into the other. Dangle the head, nod yes, shake no. Find some stillness here, straighten both legs. Bring your hands to your shins and inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold. 2 more times. Inhale, hands to shins, push into the shins, nice long spine. Exhale, fold. Last time, hands to shins, long spine. Exhale, fold. And then inhale, rise up. Beautiful. Hands come to heart. And let's just check that our feet are still hip width distance apart. Let's lift our toes and see if we can place our toes down one by one, starting with the pinky. Takes quite a bit of focus, actually. Good. Shift your weight into your left foot. Bend the right knee. Turn the right knee out. We're going tree. You can stay right here. You can bring the foot onto the calf or maybe to the inside of the thigh. Push the thigh into the foot into the hand. Feel the 4 corners of the feet, each toe grounded. Bring both hips to square to the front of the room and draw the right knee towards the back of the room. So hips are super open. Good. Inhale, bring that foot forward, step it down. Right away, shift your weight into the right foot. Bend the left knee, rotate it open, and find your sweet spot, whether that's on the calf, maybe it's still connected to the ground. Maybe you want to reach for that ankle as you place the foot on the inside of the thigh. Find your tree pose. Outside edge of the left knee is drawing towards the back of the room. Hips are squared to the front of the room. Relax the shoulders, draw the ribs in, lengthen the spine. Breathe. One more full breath. Good. Inhale, pull the knee forward and step it down. Inhale, lift your arms overhead. Exhale, fold from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. We're going to roll through some sun salutations. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, take the knees, drop the chin in the chest, bum is lifted. Inhale, slide through, untuck the toes, push into the tops of the feet, lift the heart. Exhale through tabletop, downward facing dog. Take one big step forward with one foot, second foot to follow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms go wide, rise up, gaze to follow. Exhale, hands to heart. One full breath here. Inhale, lift the hands, gaze to follow. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Ripple forward on an inhale into plank. Exhale, take the knees. Lower the torso halfway, elbows graze side body. Inhale, flip onto the tops of the feet, stand on the feet, on the hands. Squeeze the back body, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift from the hips, downward facing dog. Good job, you guys. One more step forward with your opposite foot you chose last time. Other foot to follow, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Up you come. Inhale, arms go wide, gaze to follow. Exhale, hands to heart. One full breath here. Exhale the breath. Inhale, arms go up, shoulders relaxed. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Option to take the knees or leave the knees lifted as you lower halfway. Come into upward facing dog or cobra, squeeze the back body. And exhale, lift through the hips, downward facing dog. So those are our sun salutation variations. Whatever works for you is the one I encourage you to take. Inhale, lift the right leg behind us. Exhale, draw the knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Plant the foot between the hands. We're high on the ball of the back foot. High lunge now. Inhale, up you come. Beautiful. So just check that your knee is over the ankle in the front and that the hips are square. And then grab a hold of your left wrist with your right hand, and on an exhale, arc over to the right. Breathe. I've already broken a sweat. I don't know about you guys. Inhale up. Exhale, drop the back heel down. We're warrior two. So the front foot is intersecting the arch of the back foot. Generous bend in that front knee. Extend the arms long. Beautiful. Let's do some movement here. So inhale, straighten that front knee, lift the arms. Exhale, hands come through heart as you bend into the front knee, visit warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front knee, lift the hands. Exhale, hands come through heart, warrior two. Again, inhale, lift the hands, straighten the leg. Exhale, hands come through heart, warrior two. Exalted, drop the left hand down the left leg, lift the right arm, keep the lunge in the right leg, and feel the stretch on the torso. Deep belly breaths. Inhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Turn the toes of that front leg to face the long edge of the mat. Hands come to hips. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Beautiful. So just check that your heels are further out than your toes, so your toes should be turned in a little bit. And then shift a little more weight into the toes, a little less in the heels. Open the pelvis towards the sky and relax the heavy head. Audible breath. Definitely want to be able to hear your own breath. Okay, let's inhale, rise up, flat back, nice and slow. Turn the right toes to face the front of the mat, roll onto the balls of the left. Place the hands beside the foot, step back, plank. Take an inhale here, and we're flowing. So exhale, knees can stay up or come down, lower down, halfway or all the way. Inhale, squeeze the back body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Right away on an inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, pull that knee towards the nose. Inhale, left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee through nose. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale, pull the knee to nose. Push into the mat to make space to step that foot through. We're going high lunge. So feet are not on a tightrope. There's some space in between them. Inhale, high lunge. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward just slightly, and lunge into that front knee. Grab the right wrist with the left hand, reach tall, and on an exhale, arch towards the left. Inhale, up you come. Rotate the heel down of the back foot, find warrior two. Here we go, let's move. Inhale, straighten that front leg, lift the arms. Exhale, hands come through heart. Lunge into the front knee, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, lift the arms. Exhale, hands come through heart, warrior two. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Drop the right hand down the right leg, lift the left. Exalted warrior, keep the lunge in the left, and open the heart. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Straighten that front knee. Turn the left toes to face the long edge of the mat. Again, check your toes are angled in a little bit, so the heels are the furthest point out. Take a bind with your hands, so interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, lift the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, and exhale, fold from the hips, forward fold. Arms can begin to lift towards the sky. Keep the shoulders on the back, away from the ears. And as best you can, relax into this shape. Good job, you guys. Check in that the breath is audible, that it's full, that it's deep, it's slow, it's controlled. If it's not,
ease out of the shape a little bit so you can regain control of your breath. Okay, release the bind if you have it. Inhale, rise up, nice and slow. Turn the left toes to the front edge of the mat, roll onto the ball of the back foot, plant the hands, step back plank. Inhale here, and exhale, flow. Inhale, squeeze the back body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg. And exhale, pull it through, step it between the hands. Back foot goes warrior two again. We're not rising up. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right foot. And then exhale, open the left hand to the sky. If that's not quite there, you can bring the elbow onto the knee. But wherever you are, if you want, you can play with this top hand coming overhead. Beautiful. Tuck the pelvis back in so it's not sticking out. Reach the neck long. And breathe in your extended side angle. One more full breath. Inhale, come up, warrior two, nice and strong. Straighten that front leg. Inhale, reach forward with the right, and we're going triangle. So we're gonna drop our right arm down and lift our left arm up. Legs are straight. Spine is straight. Arms are in a straight line as best as we can. Tons of triangles happening. And breathe. Again, tuck the pubis bone towards the belly button a little bit. So instead of the pelvis spewing out, we've brought control through engagement of the core to pull the pubis bone towards the belly button. Inhale, come up, warrior two. And exhale, windmill the hands down, plant them beside the front foot, step back plank. Inhale here, and we're flowing. Exhale, take the knees or leave them lifted. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, squeeze the back body. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take one full cycle here. Good. Inhale, lift the left leg behind you. Exhale, pull that knee forward. Plant the hand between the feet. Back foot goes warrior two. Left hand to the inside of the left leg. You're either there or with the elbow on the knee. Inhale, open the right arm up. Full opening to the side. Wherever you are, you can play with this top hand going overhead, reaching for the front of the room. Push the outside edge of the right foot into the mat. Like someone was standing on it. How would that change the shape for you? Bring the pubis bone again, tuck it back in towards the belly button. And breathe here, extended side angle. You guys are doing great. Inhale, rise up, nice and strong, warrior two. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Inhale, reach forward with the left, and then drop the left arm, lift the right. Triangle pose, other side. You can use the outside of your left hand, the hand on the bottom there, to push into that leg to help open your chest up to the right. Tuck the left ribs under the right, shoulders are stacked. And then again, pull the pubis bone in towards the belly button, spine is engaged. Nice, long, strong lines. And breathe in your triangle. One more full breath. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Roll onto the balls of the back foot. Windmill the arms down. Second last flow, step back plank. Take an inhale here. And exhale, lower down. You know what to do. Inhale, squeeze the back body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Okay, step your feet up to land in between your hands. Let's play with a couple more balances before we take this down to some seated sequence. So exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay here for the exhale. And inhale, rise up. Beautiful. Oh, I am sweating. Okay. Shift your weight into the left foot and bend your right knee. Either grab your right knee, maybe you want to grab behind the thigh or on the front of the shin, but we're going to pull it into us, similar to how we were when we were on our back at the beginning. Nice, straight, strong left leg. Nice long spine, shoulders are relaxed, and exhale, pull that knee in towards you. If you're feeling nice and stable, you can play around with leaning back. And as you lean back, it's naturally going to pull back on that shin. Inhale, come up. Keep the knee bent, but drop the knee. Reach for the outside edge of the foot. Lift the left hand, and we're going dancers. So inhale, reach forward with your heart. Exhale, kick into the foot to help open the chest. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, kick into that back hand. Beautiful. Dancer's pose. One more full cycle here. You got this. Inhale, rise it up, pull that knee through. One more hug and set it down. Beautiful. Shake it out. Find some stillness. Shift your weight into the right foot. Bend the left knee and grab onto that leg. Pull that leg in towards you. Inhale, stand you nice and tall, nice and long, almost like you're up against a wall. And exhales, draw that knee in towards you. If you're feeling stable and you want to play, you can begin to lean back. Okay, come forward if you're leaning. Keep the knee bent as you reach the leg behind you. Grab for the outside edge of that back foot. Inhale, lift the right arm. And then exhale, begin to reach the heart forward as you kick the left leg into the left hand. Dancer's pose. Check in with the breath. Check the quality. Check the focus of the mind. That'll really help with the balance of the body. One more full breath here. Exhale. Inhale, pull that leg through, keep it lifted. Exhale, one final squeeze. Ooh. And set it down. Good job, you guys. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Let's take our final flow. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Exhale, knees lifted or knees down, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, your back bend, open the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. Okay, let's take the knees to the mat. Find a tabletop. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, lift that right arm to the sky. And then exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left And bring the outside edge of the right shoulder and the right ear to touch the mat. So just a little back twist, very slight. Where you're feeling this might be vastly different. Let's take one more full breath here. Push into the left hand. And inhale, lift the right arm to the sky. Exhale, plant it down, shift your weight into that right hand. And on an exhale, we're gonna open up, lift the left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread that left hand underneath the right, bring the outside edge of the shoulder, the left shoulder to touch the ground. Thread the needle, other side. Beautiful. Plant that right hand beside your face. Push into the right hand. Inhale, lift the left. And exhale, set it down. Beautiful. Okay, let's shift the shins off to one side. Come to sit down on the bum. And let's move into gate. So let's bring the right foot in front of us and the left foot behind us. We've got two 90 degrees with our legs here. The front one is 90 degrees. The front of the shin is parallel with the front of the mat. This left leg is coming out at 90 degrees, and then the shin is coming back at 90 degrees. Okay, sit nice and tall, square the shoulders to the front of the mat, and then exhale, fold. So the main place of sensation should be the outside of the right hip. It's kind of like a more gentle pigeon. If you want, you can slide that left leg long and back behind you to enter into a full pigeon. Otherwise, you can stay with me here in gate. Folding. If you're opening more space as we stay here. 2, 3 more breaths. On an inhale, let's lift ourselves up. And we're going to switch our legs. So pull both legs in front of you. Swing the right leg behind you. Left leg in front of you. Again, check that the left shin is parallel with the front of the mat, so it's straight. And then this back right leg is coming out at 90 degrees. And then the shin is coming back 90 degrees. Square your hips off to the front of the mat. And then exhale, fold over the left thigh. Gate pose, opposite side. Keep this left foot flexed. Helps protect the knee, so the foot is engaged. When we say flex, the foot is engaged. Toes are drawing towards the knees. Continue with your audible breath. Let's take 2 or 3 more of those audible breaths here. Relax the points of tension, send them love in the form of breath. Last full breath. Good. Inhale, rise up and swing your right leg in front of you, both legs in front of you. And just kind of flip-flop the legs a little bit. Feel that out. Good.
And then we're gonna take, so we've got two options here. We're gonna take this right foot and bend it. This is the first option. You can leave it here with the sole of the foot touching the inside of the thigh, or take this, I'll switch so you can see me. So we're here, or you can bend this knee and come to place the top of the foot on the mat behind you. You see that? Yeah. And then if you can, bring this knee out to a 90 degrees so it's coming out straight. If it's not there, it can of course be at a smaller angle, that's no problem. And then turn to face your left foot and exhale, fold over that foot. Whew. Left foot engaged. And breathe into the length of the back of the left leg. I'm going to turn to come back onto the mat. Very good. Lift up just slightly, just enough to bring your left arm to the inside of your left leg, palm faces up, and then reach your right arm overhead. We're in a side twist now. Whichever variation you have on the foot, this should work just fine. Keeping the left leg engaged. It's going to intensify the stretch, but it is a healthier stretch to take. So even if you're not as deep or as extreme, it's okay. Doesn't need to look like anything in particular. And if it's there, you can grab the foot with that top hand and open. Almost as if the shoulders can stack. Couple more full cycles of breath. Enjoying this super juicy opener on so many places. Good. Inhale, come up. Take the right foot out in front of you. And here we go, other side. So left foot can come in and touch the inside of the right, or we can take that foot back behind us and plant the top of the foot on the ground. We can be in a bit, or we can be out at a nice 90 degree. Bring your chest square to your front foot, and on an exhale, fold over the right leg. Awesome time to remember your intention, why you started. Devote your mind and your heart to that. Give it your full attention. Use your audible breath to weave your intention into your body, into the moment, into existence. And then bring your right hand to the inside of your right leg and lift your left arm overhead. Twist. Always coming back to the breath. On and off the mat, always checking the quality of the breath, the quality of the thoughts.
Are the thoughts keeping you present and engaged with what you're doing, your practice? Or are they trying to pull you from this moment into the future, into the past? That's one way to measure the quality of the thoughts. No judgment, it's no problem. We come to our mats to learn, so honor what's there, but don't be attached. That humility and willingness to learn. Inhale, come on up. Ooh, nice and slow. That'll do it. Bring your feet out in front of you. Bring the soles of the feet to the mat, knees are bent. Find that fleshy bit on the bum in between the sacrum and the sits bones. We're going to be balancing there. And then inhale, lift the shins 90 degrees. Heart is bright and open. And then maybe the hands come beside you. If you're looking for more, the feet can go straight. I am not looking for more, but please feel free to help yourself. And then let's inhale, stretch long, only the butt stays on the ground. Exhale, pull it back up, boat. Inhale, stretch long. Exhale, boat. One more time, inhale long, hold, shaking, good. Keep breathing, and exhale, release to the mat. You can pull your knees in towards you. Reach on the inside of your knees and grab the outside of your feet, and let's take a happy baby. Keeping the low back grounded into the mat. You pull into the feet to bring the knees into the elbows. We got a nice 90 degree here in between the thighs and the shins. Can rock from side to side. Good. Bring your knees together, bent, and drop them off to the right. Let's twist. Gaze goes over the left. If you're not feeling this twist, it's likely you need to pull your knees up a little more and make sure that the knees are stacked, one on top of the other. If you're still not feeling it, have a look at the screen and you can bring your left leg to wrap around your right, bend the knees, and then drop them off to the right. Deep, deep belly breaths. On an inhale, use your core to draw your knees back up. You can either just drop your knees to the right or wrap that right leg around the left and then bend the knees and drop them off to the left. On an exhale. Oh, my back cracked. Gaze over the right shoulder if it's there, incorporating a neck stretch. And just let gravity do its job here. So relax as best as you can. There's really nothing that needs to be engaged. Just your mind on relaxing, which you can always use your breath. 2-3 more breath in this shape. Reclined spinal twists, one of my personal favorites. On an inhale, use your core to draw your knees back up.
Straighten out the spine. Let the legs go long. We're going to Shavasana, final resting pose. You can tuck the shoulder blades one by one underneath the back. Lift the head just slightly and set it back down. You might have found some more space there. And just relax. Let's just take a minute to turn off the brain and really absorb all the benefits of our practice. Keep your attention inward, nestled into your body. Take an inventory of sensations and relax. Shavasana is said to be the most important pose of your entire practice. And it is also known to be one of the more challenging poses. So if you're finding it difficult to stay here mentally, be compassionate with yourself and just keep pulling your awareness back to the moment. That's part of the practice, is mind training. And in these stiller moments, we really get to have a really fine looking glass at the mind's activity. Be so kind to yourself. We are not the mind, we are the observer. Keeping your attention inward, begin to lengthen the breaths, pulling it into the pit of the belly, just how we started. We are completing our practice. Begin to reawaken the body and bring some movement into the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. You can stretch the arms overhead and take a big morning style stretch. Roll over onto one side. Cradle the head with the hand that's on the ground. Pull the knees into the chest. And know that this is your rebirth. We always get to choose after our practice what we pick up again and what we leave behind. Slowly come to meet me in a seat. Find a comfortable seat, whether you're on your knees or cross-legged. Bring your hands into your heart and close your eyes. Bring to the forefront of your mind something you are so grateful for, no matter how big or how small. and feel into the expansion of your heart through the power of gratitude. Bow your head to your hands. Thank yourself. Remember your intention. Blink your eyes open. Namaste.